I have brought up this theory many times in videos, in streams, and even just on the Dungeon Quest Discord itself. So what would Dungeon Quest be like if we actually got a battle pass system? Will we ever get a battle pass system? And I think today we're gonna go over everything that could be included in a battle pass and the pros and cons of what having one or might not having one could be about. So let's jump straight into the video for today. Just before we start talking about the amazing possible battle pass here for Dungeon Quest, I need you guys to do me a big favor. We are almost at 100,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane, and only around 20% of my viewers actually are subscribed. So if you guys are not subscribed, please consider subscribing, make the little red button gray, and also turn on your post notifications. We want to try and hit 100,000 subscribers, hopefully within the next few weeks. We have a ton of things coming up and a lot to hopefully bring to the channel and even off of the channel, with giveaways and more coming very soon. So yeah, please subscribe. Let's just jump into the battle pass. So as you can see, I am wearing 2 cosmetics right now, which, by the way, little spoiler for like the end of the video if you guys would like to pay attention further down the video for the little announcement that I'm about to give you guys. But as you can see, I'm wearing a Zero 2 skin and I have the amazing berry stuff, which was made for me last year by Blacksmith and Vinny themselves. But obviously, how do you get cosmetics? The only way to currently get cosmetics is by getting the, well, there's really a few ways, but you can buy them in the cosmetic store, and we do have the cosmetic stores. We also have the way of getting them in Nightmare Dungeons. So if you are actually playing any like dungeon in Nightmare mode, you can actually get a cosmetic from them, and some of those cosmetics actually include some of like the most amazing ones. We have this base mercenary from Orbital Outpost as it slowly loads in. We also have the, where is it? Where is he? I don't have the Volcanic Chambers one, that's what I was looking for. We also have ones being like the King's Knight, and a lot more just like this throughout the entirety of the dungeons. And obviously, people want to see more, and I did actually bring this up like very few videos ago, that we need weapons to go with these. I think a really good like weapon cosmetic to go with some of these would be great. We had one of those in the last suggestions video, but today we are talking about the battle pass. Obviously, we have a ton of different cosmetics in armors, weapons, enchants, and even titles, which you can actually get sometimes in limited events, being like the Halloween and Christmas events, where you could unlock up to 8 different skins just by playing at some of the dungeons. And even right now, there is an Egg Island update, which is still here, where you can get like what, 4 or 5 different Egg Island cosmetics, and one being like a sword and the rest being armor cosmetics. So we have a lot to go over. A battle pass system. A lot of people have wondered what would happen if we get a battle pass, and I think it's a very interesting fact to why don't we have one of these already. I would like to see us get one now. Like I would love to see an update, and obviously there's pros, there's cons, and what would even be included in a battle pass, and I'm going to go over what I think should be included in a battle pass. So obviously, what type of rewards could a battle pass give you? Obviously, we can get skin cosmetics, which are different for the free and premium paid tiers if they do have more than one tier. We also can get weapon cosmetics and enchant cosmetics, just being the basic ones that we already do have. People have actually been collecting the same cosmetics since the first store. The princess is in like what, the second store, which is absolutely crazy. There's one of the most OG skins that we currently have. We also have possibly new limited titles. So obviously the title that I have right now is Godlike, came out in the Christmas shop with snowflakes, which could be earned by actually getting snowflakes in dungeons, and every dungeon was like 15 to 10 snowflakes or something along those lines. But some other suggestions that people have said what they would like to see in a battle pass being XP boost, which is a lesser version of the current paid X boost, because we have currently new boosts in the shop being 100% XP for 1 hour, 2 hours, and 4 hours. So people are thinking maybe an XP boost inside of the dungeon, but only being like 10% or 20% extra like the VIP Game Pass, only for a certain amount of time, which is obtainable through a battle pass. As well as people would like to see coins, which are scaled to your level. So obviously we have spells and weapons that can be sold for a certain amount. So obviously if you collect 1 tier, you get like 2 or 3 weapons worth of coins, something along those lines. But We also open up the opportunity to bring in some brand new cosmetics as well. Some of those brand new cosmetics could even be things like death animation. So obviously when you die in a dungeon, you just kind of go poof and you are gone, you are never seen again, you can't even see your body on the ground. So let's just reset right now and you're gonna see exactly what that is like when you die. You just fall to the ground like that and it goes a bit blank like that. People are saying we should get death animations as something. So for example, if I had the enchant being, let's say, where is my favorite one? I have Floral, for example, and that is a death animation. This animation will pop up on me and my body when I die as kind of like a confetti or something, just be like, yeah, that person died, but it's unique to that person, with which one they have equipped at the time. I think it'd be a really nice thing just to add in, and even just a trail, like for example, not even like a trail coming out of your back, but like footprints or something along those lines. So for example, where you step, there's like little blocks or something, or there's like Lego, or there's like money trails or something along those lines, other than just the weapon enchant, because some of the weapon enchants are not the best looking on every single one, being like, look at this one, it is completely blinding. I would rather this on my feet and just as a running trail rather than something along those lines. So for example, we have the inner focus being around our feet. I think that is a bit more appealing per se when running than just running as normal. I think that'd be a really good thing as well. But also, we now have emotes added into the game. Obviously, you can push your button and you can do like hype dance, but obviously I can't use emotes here. Okay, thank you, Dungeon Quest, for not letting me use them in the game. But we could have custom emotes. So for example, we did this suggestion type thing and it would have like a smiley face or a frowny face or a trading face or something along those lines in a little emotes menu. And we could even have taunts. So I've been playing a lot of Arsenal recently and I see that every single time like they defeat a dungeon, they can do like an emote or a taunt and they can taunt people. So for example, you could have emotes and taunts in one. So for example, you kill a boss, you can be like, hey, look, I have an emote, blah, 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 something along those lines. And also, what type of rewards could a battle pass give you? Obviously seasonal items, which are only available in battle passes. I would love to see some of like the Christmas ones come back and the Halloween ones come back, or even just having a battle pass dedicated to that month. So if we had a new battle pass every month with like a storyline behind it, I think that would be absolutely amazing. So obviously December can be a full Christmas one where you get like reindeers and Santa and snowman and things like that, which what we had last year, but also the opportunity to give you more things for more months and obviously following the seasons. Like for example, we have summer in June, July, August for Americans, we have fall, we have Halloween, we have St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, everything like that can be used to an advantage in these things. So obviously, what are the pros and the cons? So I have come up with a list of my personal pros and cons for this. You guys can put your pros and cons down in the comment section below because I would love to hear them and see what you guys think of this specific items that could be added into the game. So obviously, we're gonna start with the pros. And the pros is this could make Dungeon Quest more alive with regular updates and rotations. Obviously, a lot of people are saying Dungeon Quest has died, and yes, well, a lot of the hype has died down because updates are taking so long. This could actually give you something more to work towards. Obviously, with regular updates, with just battle passes, gives people more of an enticing way to actually play the game and grinding for something that is not just getting the gear, because once you've got the gear, you don't want to play anymore, and I honestly 100% agree with that. I hardly want to play when I have all the best stuff already. But also, this gives us the opportunity, oh my gosh, to add in daily quests or even weekly quests, to add in quests finally in Dungeon Quest to obviously earn more XP for your battle pass or something along those lines. And there could also be 2 tiers of the battle pass, or even 3 if they would like to go that far. Obviously, you have the free tier for people that only would like to get it. So for example, tier 1 has a skin, tier 25 has a skin, tier 50 has a skin, and tier 100 has a skin just for the free ones. And obviously they could earn things afterwards if you guys wanted to do that, whereas the premium one could be like tier 1, 10, 30, 60, yada yada yada, and then even like the paid version by Robux could have even more, or even go on further than tier 100, just to give you guys some variation. Obviously some of them will cost money and some of them won't. So obviously, as I said, this allows constant updates with the game with seasonal passes. As I did mention, they could run every single month, and some could be dedicated to just specifically Halloween or Christmas or things along those lines. And obviously, even updates even taking too long, like for example the outrageous gap between orbital and volcanic, we could have an extended battle pass or even like double XP for something along those lines, just to try and give us a bit more hype before a dungeon is released. Because I think it'd be absolutely amazing to have like extended battle passes, extended storylines, things like that. But obviously, if it is a cosmetic only battle pass, it means it keeps the game from being pay to win. A lot of the times in the games, people will buy items that give you more damage or something along those lines, whereas this would just be a simple cosmetic. Obviously, cosmetics don't give you any advantage, and it is just a skin inside of the game, so it stops the game from being pay to win while also helping out the developers as well. And obviously, as I said, new types of cosmetics could be added, which makes us even better because we could start getting like some of the better stuff and have different things to add into the game. But we also have the opportunity to make it so it gives the ability to earn different skin variants rather than just having the one skin. So making your cosmetics sort of unique to you. So for example, I have the princess skin here, but for example, if my favorite color was not purple and it was blue, I would be able to like reach level 50, say if I was level 100 to unlock the princess skin and I wanted a different color variant for the princess, I would have to get another 50 levels higher than level 100, just kind of like how Fortnite is currently doing with their seasonal things right now in chapter 1. Or is it chapter 2? I cannot remember anymore. But I think that'd be a really good way to have a different reskin of the current skins that you are currently wearing, or things along those lines to make it more unique for you. So now, what are the cons of having a battle pass? Obviously, not everyone is interested in cosmetic and want different rewards like legendaries or armor. While I understand that, no, it's not the point of the game. It's supposed to be a non-pay to win game pass, and obviously it's just cosmetic. It's just something for you to have to enjoy. But I understand not everyone is interested in cosmetics and they just like to play the game normally, because some people actually really like some of these things. I don't personally like some of these skins that you guys have seen in some of the videos, but they don't really look the best all the time, so I prefer to wear a cosmetic, but that is just me. And obviously it adds an insane price to the game, and even though it's a complete optional part of the game, it does add to the collectors and devoted players who spend hundreds and hundreds of hours collecting every current cosmetic or items, and whereas players will spend 10 or so hours a day just making it so they can get new items. Or even when it comes down to being the Halloween and Christmas times, they will grind so many hours a day just to get the like limited edition cosmetics, which is absolutely crazy. So obviously it's an insane price to a game to add if you, for example, add it for like 5,000 Robux. Not saying it's going to ever be 5,000 Robux, but as an example, that'd be way too over the top. People would say maybe 100, 200, but that is personally on the developers of the game. And then we have obviously the main thing of not being able to complete the battle pass in time if you purchase the premium tiers. So if you have a paid battle pass or even just a free battle pass, you're going to want to be able to complete it. And obviously dungeons haven't had a release date. They've never had a release date, and it's just kind of a random update where you know something's happening because of DQ leaks, or you follow my videos here to find out when an update is very close by. So people might not even know when they have to complete a battle pass by, so having an end date on that, as I said, every single month would be a better thing, so you had that month to work towards it so they know it. And also it could have unreachable achievements, for example a different skin color for extra 50 levels. As I said, after you complete the battle pass, people may not want to reach an extra 50 levels to get a different color variant, and I completely understand that. And obviously there are probably a lot more pros and cons for battle passes and things like that, and obviously people are saying don't add it into the game, it'll ruin the game. Can I ask one question? How does cosmetics ruin a game if it's just something extra for you to work towards on your own thing? You don't have to do it if you do not want to, and obviously it's just something extra to add into the game just to make it a little bit better for some people that would like to do that. But obviously that is just my opinion. If you guys have a different opinion, put it down in the comment section below. I'll probably be replying to a lot of these as well. I'm going to be doing a lot of DQ suggestion videos because I want a lot of things added into the game, and I know that the owners don't actually see the suggestions as much as they should. So I want to make it so you guys can be heard, and I want to get my ideas and theories across as well. So what did you guys think of today's video? Did you guys like it? Would you guys like to see this in the game? If you do, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. Also hit the notification bell to be notified when I start a stream or post a video. I post a video every single day. Maybe sometimes I'm missing one because there's just absolutely no content, but I'm going to be trying to make sure every single day there is a video no matter what. So yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely day or night wherever you guys may be in the world, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Bye guys!